Two of Jail 101 experience. The most realest moment for me is when I walked on there and they started saying that, saying what they were gonna do and things like that. And I was really a good girl. I always was. I got angry. That was one of the moments when I was angry at the Lord. I felt like I was being treated unfair and I didn't understand why. So I rebelled against what I knew he wanted for me. And he clapped back. Is that an understandable term for you young people? No privacy. Waking up, some days you go to sleep with one roommate, you wake up to a complete stranger standing over you. Some of them be nasty, smelly, junkies, going through withdrawals, puking, farting, pooping, stealing, violent. But when they gave me my first tray of food, like I said, I didn't eat for the first 3 weeks. They put me in the hospital unit. Then they thought I was suicidal. I was traumatized, but I was learning. Nothing is worth your freedom. And I was blessed to have someone sending me money. There was so many people in there that was doing things you wouldn't believe for a bag of potato chips, or a pack of Kool-Aid, or a pack of ramen noodles, piece of summer sausage. People didn't get letters. No one to talk to them. You're just, when you do, for those who do get commissary, when people act up, they take the microwave and you have to put your noodles in water and let them swell up and eat it like that out the bag. Nothing was sacred, nothing was private. People had diseases and smells coming from their bodies. Some people I had roomed with, they didn't want to wash their bodies. You don't get to pick and choose. You don't get to complain because you knew the consequences once you did what you did to get there. And until you come clean with your Father in heaven and talk and tell him, your suffering will be really bad. When you're in those four walls, you're locked in there with every single rotten thing you could have done from your childhood as an adult. Your conscience eats you alive. The wondering what's happening outside in the real world. Is your boyfriend cheating? Is your fiance cheating? Are your kids all right? Are they gonna know who I am? So many risks we take. Showering with strangers. And the conditions of the showers was despicable. On a good day, you don't know whether you was eating the geese outside or the inmates ground up from death row. There was no real meat but once a year on, like you get a piece of chicken or so on the 4th of July or something like that on a holiday. Birthdays, you're depressed. My people, it is not worth it. Look who I've become. You can beat the odds. You can be everything you want to be.